This is a sad story. My little brother Adam, some of you have met him, and you know how he talks. He doesn't talk well. It's partly because of his Down syndrome, and it's partly because his lower jaw is really just kind of too big for his mouth. And he has a huge underbite, and part of what happens with Down syndrome is the tongue is bigger too. And so all of these things kind of add together to him just not being able to talk. Okay, he says words, and if you know what he's saying, you can understand him, but it's just hard, even for the family. It's hard to understand him, and my heart just breaks for Adam because he knows what he's saying, and he will say it over and over and over, trying to get you to understand. And sometimes he just gets frustrated, and he just gives up. When we were growing up, my parents got Adam a dog. His name is Buppy. He was a big yellow lab. And it was so precious when we got him and brought him into the car with us for the first time. Adam was in the car, and he looked at it and he goes, Buppy! And that was his name. For the rest of his life, it was Buppy. Because it was Adam's dog, and he gave him that name. And let me tell you, Adam and Buppy were best friends. They were best friends. Everywhere Adam went in the backyard, there was Buppy. Sometimes they had a love-hate relationship. That's the way it goes sometimes, you know. Adam loved that dog, and it was comforting to me because I knew Buppy understood Adam. If there was one, person in this world who understood Adam, it was Buppy. And we loved that dog. And one day, I got a phone call from my parents. From my mom. She was crying. I hate those phone calls. And she said, Buppy died. And I just ached for Adam. And how he died just made it harder. Because between our yard and the next door neighbor's yard was a chain link fence. And Buppy decided he was going to crawl under that fence. And his collar got caught. And in the hot, hot, hot summer Texas sun, Buppy didn't make it. Last time I told this story, I cried right here on this stage because I hurt for Adam. Oh, he lost his best friend. And in my parents' house, I don't know if it's still there, but we had this like full-size yellow lab dog sort of statue thing. And sometimes Adam would go over to that thing. He'd sit down by it, put his arm around it, and just cry because he missed Buppy. Man, that's a sad story. I can identify with what Adam must be feeling. I may not feel those feelings with him, but I can understand how he must feel. That's empathy.